Hello and thank you for watching Let's Play City Skylines with mods and me, Lord Hudson. Well, it's been a while since I've played, partially due to vacation and partially due to a bug that slipped in with the public transportation mod that I had with the roads. I was unable to set any passenger stops, and that kind of ruined the game for me until they fixed it. But now it's fixed and we can go on again. So far there is not that much of a demand. We never have to worry about electricity again because of the hydro dam right here, which is holding back quite a bit of water. And that's okay. That generates, I think it generates about 1600 megawatts. So we have some time to kill and money to spend, and I was just looking at this little bit here, and I think I'm gonna make a primary highway and a secondary highway right here with the on and off ramps. So let's just keep that rolling and see if we have enough room here to create. I think we have enough room to create. This might be an issue. We have this tunnel here that comes out there for crossing. Now what I could do is demolish all the bridges that have a pillar in the middle and bring in the highway just a tad closer to each other. But probably a bridge would suffice here too. Look at how busy this is. This needs to be resolved anyway. So let's just demolish this right there. And then there it goes. Bye bye. Bye bye. See if we can upgrade this. I think we could actually just use it as on-ramps for the entire length. Let's see if we can do that. Let's try to keep it as parallel as possible. Okay, then we have this issue here where we have to just go up. It's not so much the bridge. Bye bye. Bye bye. Let's go down again. And then for the time being, just hook that up there. Now this here might be an issue, but I think we can destroy the walkway. And let's see if we can get a little bit more room for ourselves. Just pause the game here. Let's see how close we can get without connecting. It's actually pretty close, which is nice. Alright, so the highway is still there. Then we get this, and let's see if we can get past that. We can. A little bit of free range here, like that. And for the time being, can we just hook it up here? We cannot. Oh, just about. Okay, this is not pretty, but we'll fix that later. First of all, let's get people from here on here as such, and there's no room for that there, and that's the off ramp. Get the people on there and off there. Okay, so that's now working. Of course we need to get people across, so we're just gonna create a little path, a little bridge right there. That's too short. No biggie. Okay, so people can cross. Highway on ramp, off ramp is working. And then we need to fix this. Just demolish this whole bit here. Let's just do this side first. See if we can get this a little bit better. Yes, we can. Alright, so people need to get off and on. That's easy enough, but I want this to be still there, so people can get on and off. Oh, excuse me, got a bit of a cold apparently, and don't want to have this construction, want to have it a little bit more dedicated, I guess. So that's then on. Actually, let's upgrade the last part to be normal road, and have that won't work. Damn it! This will work. All right. A little bit more dedicated, and let's just destroy this here, because that's pretty much shit right now. We'll just get underneath there. Okay, so there is this off ramp there, on ramp there. And now we have the same issue here. And nothing is passing over the middle, right? Yeah. So we might need a few more exits and entrances to distribute the traffic there. Let's speed it up. Let's see if this goes away on its own. If not, then we have a serious issue. What we can also do, I guess, is build just a tiny little bend here. So where people can turn and get to the other side. Oh wow, this is turning into a disaster right now. because they all want to enter here. Let's see if this disappears on its own or not. I hope so. Well, this starts to flow a little bit better. There's too much traffic that wants to go this way. And where do they go then? Then they go, oh. Alright, so what we're gonna do is forbid them from going that way. Yep. So then they are kind of forced to use this one. Takes a while before that gets to all the vehicles. I might upgrade it to 2 lanes. This is not good. Let's see if we can upgrade it to full. This bit there, yeah, but this no. So let's do it as such. Ah, damn it. My bad. Of course it has to be one way. It makes no sense in having it like a two-way. That still needs to be an on-ramp. This can be the same. Oh, it just won't fit. Too bad. That actually made it a little bit better. As traffic that wants to go that way can do that. This is gone. This is still an issue. I thought there was a policy, city planning, heavy traffic ban. That will probably force trucks to go a slightly different route than they are doing now. Oh, this is absolutely shit right now. So, if this does not work, and I'm pretty convinced that it's mainly that part, I can just do to make this a little bit better. Alright, so that doesn't work. So we have to be more creative. Okay. Let's be creative. Let's just see if we can. Okay. So no room for nice. Okay, then we'll do it here. Let's just move you. Yeah, that's okay. Now, can we do that also on this side? I think so. Okay. It's a little bit wonky, but why are you a problem? Barely, come on. All right. So we have that here. Then we get your dedicated seriously, come on. That's your on-ramp, and then you need your off-ramp situation, which might actually be a tad bit hard to create, but let's see. Let's see if we can squeeze it in here. We actually can squeeze it in there. Okay, so your your on-ramp is here, and people from here might actually be able to get on there. Yep. Okay, so the town will be able to come on through here. The highway should be able to come on through there, and this side will be able to get off there. That's good, I think. Okay, let's now just see if we can get that's a big on-ramp, but well, if it works, it works. Let's see how this flows. Okay, it's looking a little bit better. This is still an issue. There's too much traffic here for this little intersection. That is slowing everything down. There's too much coming in and too little coming out there. So we need to be more creative, I guess. How creative can I get here? We do some dedicated rules here. I guess we can. Oh, need this one. Or no, I need this one. Priority signs. speeds things up. And it's flowing again. There might be now a traffic jam happening here. Yes, there is the zero traffic jam. Okay, let's see if there are any buses there. Now this area is luckily free of buses. So there is basically then only one thing I actually can do. Sorry people, but we gotta demolish some houses. Alright. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. You go buddy, bye bye. Yeah, now you're smiling. Wait for it. Let's just get this and right on the ground there. I might actually be able to place this parallel to that. Actually need to make this a little bit more shorter, I guess. Oh, nice. Alright, so from here on in, this is gonna be one way. Let's just do it freestyle. Then this baby's gonna, it's too slow to sleep. Alright. Now we're gonna get an off ramp straight through here. Sorry people, it's gonna be an off ramp here. Also, now we're gonna get an on ramp. Guess I'm just gonna do like that. Let's fill in the houses here. I don't think people want to live there, but let's put some shopping down there. Oh, not next to the highway. Let's see how this develops then. A lot of traffic now coming out of the tunnels. Quite a few people here. Okay, we need a second on-ramp. There. That works nice. This is all bypassing it is flowing, people. Wow. Good idea, but execution sucked. But it is now flowing, and there is some demand, so we can actually grow our city again. Let's put some residential and some offices up here. Let's put the offices up way at the top here. And I've downloaded a few new parks, so let's see. Unfortunately, they have very little information, no image. This is a park with grill for a dark park. Okay, we can actually have that there. Cool. Now that's good enough for some housing. I'm not entirely sure where this tunnel goes. I think somewhere up there, right? Let's check that out. Ah, it actually just crosses through the entire mountain to the other side. It's kind of nice sneak way, I guess, with 2 entrances. Nice. Okay, that's growing. We need some commercial too. Let's get some commercial going here. And we do have bus lanes here, but do we have buses running there? And the answer is no. So let's do that. Let's start on the other side. Where the hell do I keep losing you? Where the hell are you? Ah, okay. Can't do that on a bridge, apparently. This is good. 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 Okay, let's do the buses on the other side. Right. And now we just have to see if we could get some public transportation into the heart here. We still have lots of building space up here, so let's get back to the get above ground. Let's see if we can actually just nice little cul-de-sac there. There's not much on it, so let's just put like a fire station up here. Do like a little school maybe. The school buildings are pretty big, but we can have it there, which is nice, close to the. And let's do some more expensive houses now. Let's just keep it light. So let's face it, it's still a pretty crappy area to live in. We're gonna place some houses on this side just to fill it up. I might actually add, if possible, probably not. Oh, this looks pretty flat. It's not. No, it's not. It's not as flat. Yeah, problem is that it has to be really flat. But this is growing. I might actually be able to do something like this. I don't think that's actually no. I guess I could do something like a flying road. So yeah, we're gonna make a little bit of a roundabout or corkscrew like construction here, if that's possible to get. That's an invalid shape, really. Okay, maybe not. Okay, let's see. Maybe if we that will actually work. Ah, nice. All right. Did we screw anything up here? Nope. No weird clipping. That's good. Let's run that. And this tunnel, where the hell does that tunnel go? That tunnel goes there. Is there then a way to kind of connect these tunnels? Probably not. Nope. Don't think so. Even though. No. Slope too steep. But this will work nicely. People can go up. Ah, there's the ugly clipping. Not only one way I can repair that, I guess. Yep, that looks a lot better. For the game it was not necessary, but I don't like that clipping. I don't like those ugly open holes. This looks rather nice. Let's see. We have some. Well, we have a bit of network going. We actually need something more. Guess what we need. Not sure if we can make it here. Something of a bus station. Not an incredible amount of room here, but let's see if we can do something like that. Let's just get rid of this one for now. Damn it. All right. This makes no sense anyway. It's just too high up. Alright, what if we just remove this? No, it's not. Okay, seriously, dude, come on. Alright. It's not pretty, but it will work. So we can have a bus station there. And we could probably... Let's see... Can actually have one there. That's nice. What the hell are you waiting for? Ah, okay, you're waiting for that one. We have traffic lights. No. I don't want. Do we have traffic lights on this side then? Yes, we do. I don't want them. They're more of a nuisance than a blessing in this game. Okay, so we have bus station there, and we could actually do a little bus station up here. Just for the hell of it. Cool. But now we need to tie in a couple of bus stations with each other. Well, this is not a very crowded bus station, but I think we could use that. Where the hell is the depot anyway? Depot is... Where's the depot? The bus depot. There is the bus depot. It's quite far away. Let's build a new depot a little bit closer. Like there. Just have to check if there are any water mains running there. And probably will get power. Okay, so this is a bus station, and there is this road here, so we can use that, I guess, to tie in the point. Let's see, let's just go that way, and then go there. We need to get there and there, and then we'll go yeah, we'll take this route here. There we go. Inward. Let's see. There. How the hell do we get down here? That's quite a ways. Alright, but we can add stops later on. Let's just add one there. And now we have to get back to there. Alright, gonna add a few stops along the way. Can't do that because it's a bridge, unfortunately, but we might be able to do one there, and just for the hell of it, one there. This is actually not bad, and we should do a second line that connects this part down here. There's not many ways getting in here, unfortunately. That might actually produce a bit of a problem. We do have the underground highway that distributes a lot of traffic. Well, let's see, because we want to have stop there, then come down here, I guess. Oh, no, it's the other side. Do I want the other side, actually? No, I do not want the other side. Okay, so I'll start here. This side of the road. Then go that away. Then we go up here and up there. You can take both directions, that doesn't really matter. Then we need to go, and we'll just copy this one here. And we do that. And just for the hell of it, add another one here. So yeah, that's should actually, we might be able, if we just drag this one out a bit. Like, if we remove that one there, then do it like that. You can actually add another one here. And here, save people from walking too much. This should actually provide good coverage for the people here. And yeah, it has water, but it has water. And we do have more demand. This is all commercial. So let's just add some residential in here. I did not always make the smartest decision here with the neighborhoods. They're pretty isolated as far as entrances and exits go. Oh, look at that. Look at all these people. I wonder if we could make like a bridge. Nope, that's all. Oh, holy fuck! I did not know that. I did not know that the path now also worked on the ground. And unlike this one is still black, but this one seems to be look at that. Nice. I did not know that. So all this could also be on the ground. Well, actually, why the hell shouldn't it be? Why don't we just go? That is cool. A little bit of clipping there, I can live with that. But that also means that we can probably... There are a lot of things underground here. But it will require less space. Still the height here is an issue, but we might actually be able to tunnel a road, a walkway up there. We'll probably do that next episode. Let's see, how far do we need to go before we get a harbor? Well, 9,000, 8.5. Let's just say, where are we going to expand? We haven't bought, I don't think we have bought all, yeah we have, we used all current spaces. So what can we do? Well, I'm thinking about utilizing this part right down here. Because this band is all nice and all, but it's pretty worthless so far. Of course, we do have the exit from the railroad up there. We might also use that, and the highways are down here. But we do have enough space, I guess, to create another highway if we deem it necessary. You can also just bend it around like that. So yeah, let's start making plans for that. Do we have any? We do have some, I guess, commercial for large parts. Just for the hell of it. And now we have to see if we can get creative here. Actually, let's see, this is the 6 way with bus lanes, but we also have the one way with buses. This is two-way. This is two-way, right? Yes, it's two-way. Okay. What if... I'm not sure if this will work, but... let's just see. Well, I'm not gonna say it's pretty. Yeah, it's not much prettier. Just looks like a... it just looks bad, doesn't it? Okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Let's just go. This is the... yeah, bus lanes, right? Yeah, bus lanes. Alright. Yeah, that looks a lot better. But we will still need to have some ways of getting up there. Let's see if we could, like... okay, I was afraid of it. Let's see how... alright, so now we are on land again. No traffic lights. Well, it's steep. But it should be doable, this. And then we'll just wiggle our way around it, I guess. Is this space big enough for a road? No, we'll see. Nope. Seriously? Come on. There it is, alright. It should be. Okay, so whoop. Well, this neighborhood will not have that many. That's actually quite nice. Okay, we move the traffic lights. A little bit of clipping there, I can live with that. but we need some more building grounds. I guess the only way we can do that is by shaping the land a little bit more. Come on. Okay, again, no traffic lights. Well, here we have some building grounds. Up here in not so much. Let's see if we can increase that a bit. Nope. Not bad. Loads of small plots up there. That was to be expected. I think I will remove this. Let's see if we let's lay down. Oh, we need water. Well, we can probably do that locally. Come back here. This is with. How about here? There's still some people bothered by it, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're not gonna do that there. We could actually do it here near the bridge. Sure, why not? Pump some water into there. Let's do that. Get it up there, get it down here. And let's grid this motherfucker. There you go. Now let's draw. What's the nearest power line? Well, guess straight from the city. Nothing else to do. Yes. The poo needs to go somewhere. And apparently I did not yet upgrade to water treatment plants, but we could do that right now. Let's build a whole bunch of water treatment plants right there. Connect them up to each other and then one pipeline straight to the city. And as soon as they'll start producing. Oh, seriously, you're right next to the biggest power plant we have. Okay, they've come online. These two still need to come online. There they are. And now we can shut these ugly suckers down and remove them. You don't actually have to turn them down, but to turn them off. I like to do that first. This also means that we can lose those cables, and we actually do have then some extra space. And we also have extra cables here we don't really need. Garbage wise, we are doing pretty well. Healthcare, it's okay, but it's not extremely. Let's see, this is a medical clinic. Let's just place that there. And let's also have a wee little crematorium. Fire wise, we're pretty good. For some reason there is some nervous people up there. Police wise, we're also pretty okay. School wise, more than enough elementary schools. High schools could do with a little more. Let's do that. And let's try to put in a park. Swim park. Sure, why not? This is park with pool. Abandoned park. Round park with a fence. Sure. A whole bunch of these. Tropical park, no way. Park with a pavilion. Sure, why not? Don't think this will fit here, right? Nope. Beach volleyball. Don't recall downloading that, but this is a park with a 45-degree angle, which would be nice if we could use that somewhere. But it's a lovely park. You can actually use it here, which is nice. Let's do that. Just for the hell of it. Snap. Well, like another one. Rotate, rotate. Ah, that's too bad. That's too bad. All right. Again, traffic lights are gone. This is just purely based on my whimsy. But this is also a nice spot to expand later on. And it needs power, so For now, let's just let's do some offices right around here. Don't need to be paused for that. All along here, just offices, and then you get a spur of residential on the bigger plots. What we might be able to do is create some path, like that's actually really cool. And could you like I guess whoop, major clippage. Whoa. Not as intended. Again, not as intended. That looks better. So yeah, you can pretty much now walk from top to bottom, which is really cool. So could we do this then? Yes, we can. Nice. So yeah, there is a footpath from bottom to top through the mountain. Sweet. I guess I need some commercial here then. Why not? Let's just plop this up here. That looks really cool. And let's speed stuff up. Do we have any traffic issues? Nope. Despite the limited number of entrances into the area, it still works like a charm. It's really, really cool. What's it with the waterworks? Who's complaining about waterworks? Ah, sorry. Other than that, no complaints. And this is growing really, really nicely. There's not this here is the closest public transportation, as well as that. And my cat's being an asshole right next to me, wants my attention. Okay, I'm just gonna develop this and then I'm gonna call it a day. Let's put in some more offices up here. And then some high density residential. So let's just drag it out. Because that will definitely get built. There's a shitload of tunnels in this mountain. But it is keeping everything moving. That's still not very accurate. Let's see. It's a pretty busy station. So that's not 0. Look at that. Yes. Give me a number. There you go. 437. So that's being used. That's nice. We're gonna develop this later on, which might actually be a very nice place to have another station come in. Just have it run right here, and then we can develop this little pie. Later on we're going to develop this here. Might actually already let's just go straight here. I'll just pause it because I will break the power line, and that's still rather crucial for having drinking water right now. You know what? As it is so vital, I'm just gonna build a secondary system. There you go. So now it will not be broken, at least not that easily. And this is nice and straight. Now there's nobody here, of course, and it won't be until I'll build something there. These people are complaining about not enough educated workers. That is partially true, I guess. Do we have enough building Yes, the slope's too steep, but we could do it there. There is water and there is power. So that's nice. Okay. Kids can go to school there. That will educate them. And what we might also want to do, we still have a little bit of a traffic issue here. Damn it. It's not as big as it was, but this road simply can't handle. Okay, we have to deal with that. This will be dedicated. There, that should fix it. It would split them up right here. That's running again. And another big solution to this problem would be to just have another bridge. So right now we only have the railroad bridge and the highway in place. Let's just can we add another bridge? Yeah, we could. Let's do that. Let's remove the traffic lights though, for the time being. And then I didn't know how I would want this to end. Well, I'm gonna do this. Alright, that goes up there. That goes down there. Let's see if this works. Damn it. Okay, we just have to reverse that. And there you go. That actually looks really nice. Might actually have done it. Actually, I am going to do it way down here. Let's just keep this straight. Reverse this. Alright. Destroy that one. Bring. Damn it. Did not meant to do that. Yeah, that's about it. Then this one will go whoopsie doopsie. This one will go whoopsie doopsie.
Alright. Then we have this one that can go straight. Seriously. Alright. Oh, come on. Actually, let's not do it as such. Oh, come on. Exactly, and okay. And this will be a lot easier. Okay, I'll have to rebuild that, but no biggie. Actually, do we need to rebuild that? Not sure, but this will suffice. Then let's see. I think we can actually just do. Seriously, distance too short? You fucking kidding me? Alright. So we should be able to get some traffic across. God damn, this is busy. And loads of it are going that way. Apparently, where the hell is that truck going? Apparently, this district does not have a heavy traffic ban. It should have a heavy traffic ban. Of course it should have a heavy traffic ban. Why the hell wouldn't it have a heavy traffic ban? If it comes from here, can it go? Can't get off? It actually cannot get off. Only exit and entry there. So, in that case, let's provide one. But where? Well, how about there? an on-ramp here would be nice too. And I don't think it's within the limits. Nope, it's not. Okay, so new neighborhood, new bridge, and a new exit for the trucks. And that's enough for today, I think. Thank you for watching. See you next time.